Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time we went to the Druid's Grove, did some admin after a long rest, and then came over here and dealt with the harpies that were threatening our lad down here, Merkin. Not to be confused with the type of wig that I know you're all thinking of.
Are they gone?
They are gone. Are you alright?
No. Yes, I mean, I don't know.
Take a deep breath, slow. You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
And Grace is inspired as well. And the kid went over there and just disappeared. Is it J to see inspirations? P. Urchin. Rescue Merkin from the Harpies. Save Merkin from the Harpies. Protector of the Small versus Slaying the Piper. Well, I'll take it either way. Now, let's go and see what we can find around these parts. Might be tough because our strength score is not the highest. I don't think the harpies carry anything on their persons. No. Up here is just bones, but if we take a little walk around the back, this is where all the really good stuff is hiding.
2 steps at a time.
For a start, we've got a chest with a bracing band. After shoving an enemy, the wearer gains a +1 to their armor class until their next turn. And a little bit of light cash. Now, Grace, you have the highest strength score, don't you? 10 versus 9. So Grace is going to come for a little walk here. Now, if you have a very low strength score, your jump distance is directly correlated to your strength score. So we'll have to see when we get up here further if we're going to have issues crossing this gap here. It's so close. But it's not going to let us. How about our familiar friend here? I know they can jump as far as they basically want to. So then the question becomes, are we able to move the stuff out of the nest? Not really, and it's only paperwork there. I'm sure we, as a hero, can actually loot the chest. But unfortunately, unless we use a potion of giant's strength, we're not going to be able to get that far around. So this, unfortunately for us on this run, is one that we're not going to be able to get. So whatever might be in there, it's going to remain a mystery to us, unfortunately. This is why it's always important to have a diverse set of characters in your party and not just play 2 warlocks who can lift only what the average human being can. But hey, you have to make some compromises along the way, right?
Still alive, so that's progress.
So let's head back into town. We obviously have our new connection to finding Mole. I don't know if that's going to really provide us with anything specific that we need for now, but we are getting through all the stuff there is to do out here in the east, really. So apart from moving further to the northwest past the Risen Road, the south into the swamps, and over here into the Goblin Camp, most everything else we found around the centre of town we've dealt with. That's probably why we're now at level 4 and approaching, indeed, those harder encounters.
Time to press ahead.
So for right now, we'll see if these tieflings have anything particular to say to us. Where is he? Donnie. The strange boy who just looks through us as if we don't exist.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
Did they change his model?
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
So there's a concealed hatch here. And then through here,
Just as my feet can carry me.
this secret hideout. There's some containers and stuff, although they don't like us enough to let us pilfer through them. They would consider it stealing, but we can come and chat to Mole.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
We're happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Not much, really. I do not need this garlic. You might want more help?
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Nice of your forehead to protrude through your bandages. I did this a couple of runs ago, and I know what happens if you take the idol. And right now, I'm not super invested in taking the idol, so we'll just see what we can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
No, not today.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
So we're not going to act on that quest, because stealing the idol kind of makes things go a little bit haywire. And if you haven't done it before and you don't know what happens, I will leave you to your own devices to find out what happens when you do steal the idol. Or you can go back to Campaign 5, I guess it was. Okay. Around these parts, is there anything else we want to do? I don't think so. We could go and see Zevlor, but we don't really need to.
Don't waste a step.
I think he has an item that's really good if you're a healer, but neither of us are, so that's not something that we need to worry about investing in. Again, we've got our inventories just about as light as we can get them right now. I suppose we can sell this eldritch rune that is taking up 2 weight in our slots.
Need anything else?
That is not going to be worth
Just some bits and bobs I
any
no
more
longer need.
plot to us, I don't think. Eldritch rune. A saloon prayer, get rid of that. And I think these 2 sacks are empty. So we'll get rid of those as well.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Best be on my way.
So now, with fresh legs underneath us, able to carry that great big chest, let's go back to where we were in the north and see if we can't use some of this water to help get through a house that has been burning perpetually since we saw it about 3 sessions ago. Nice of them to open the gate for us.
With haste.
So we're basically going to head on over back north towards the Risen Road, but I won't make you watch the walk. Right, we just hopped over the bridge we were at a few sessions ago, where we killed the newborn gnolls. And then if we just defer slightly around to the left here instead, I don't think we'll come across any dangers we're not expecting. And then moving just further north, we find a town on fire. which is not ideal for them, I'm sure. So, like the heroes we are, we're gonna bust in as fast as we can.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us
Breathe
certainty
deep
when we would have
and
doubt.
move.
That one's praying,
So it is spoken.
but up here,
So is it
I
done.
hear shouting. Someone needs help.
very quickly. Total brain mess up here. Not this one. Do we have the guidance necklace on? We do, so we'll cast guidance on Grace. Grace,
Still breathing.
help.
Despite everything.
Keep pushing! The Duke could be inside! On count of 3! 1, 2!
Yeva? What in the hell's happened?
Goblins happened, Wyll! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push!
I wasn't expecting Wyll to know what was going on. You heard her, Wyll. Get in there. Nice.
Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time!
Right. We want to try and make sure we do not burn to death in here, because it's not beyond happening.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's... we can't even pick up a water barrel, it's way too heavy.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Right, let's get this broken door down with some force damage. There's Councillor Follerick.
I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Yeah, no doubt that now is a bad time for that. Let's break this down. Our guidance concentration finished, that's fine. There is a guy over there having issues, but I know that this room is a death trap. What if we blow this up instead? There's geometry, because the game doesn't know what to do with that. That door makes things unsafe. We are blind because of the smoke. Is this a problem? Possibly. Inventory, water, water. Oh god. It's heavy, throw. We're taking additional fire damage to the duration. I can't get through. I can't throw enough water to get. And he's got 2 HP left. He's burning. He has perished. Not able to save that dude, and I'm very sorry about it. Alright, well, if he's down, we are getting out of here. Complete. Rescue the trapped man. No, that is not complete. I think that is what you call a failed objective, but we tried what we could and we didn't die. That's really important.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
I know Ravengard. The heart of a dragon.
Then you've much in common with him, Blade. For the Duke's sake, I hope you'll lend me your talents.
Let's see. Ravengard's a champion to the people of Baldur's Gate.
A
Sure.
champion indeed. He's the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
We'll travel west and rescue dupe Ravengard.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Counselor, you mustn't trust this so-called Blade of Frontiers.
He'll talk himself up, weave a nice tale. But I know the truth. And truth is, he's no hero.
I said, to work!
Oh, what is this? I have never seen such a screen before. Right, first of all we're getting inspiration. Rescue the Duke. We learned that the Grand Duke was captured by Drow and taken westwards. You receive a glowing shield. Soft, loving whispers emanate from this shield, though barely audible and spoken in some foreign language. The wearer gets +2 AC, and once per short rest, if you are below 50% hit points and take damage, you get 8 temporary hit points. Obviously no good for 2 people that are not proficient with shields. Or a circlet of fire. Merely holding the circlet makes your skin flush, filling you with determination and righteous fury. When you deal fire damage with a non-cantrip spell, gain a bonus action. Well, we can certainly take that for Wyll, because Wyll casts the 3 motes of fire spell on occasion, which is not a cantrip. So I will take a circlet of fire. Thank you ever so much. I've never seen such a screen before. And Wyll would like to have another word with us.
That's Yeva for you. Always had to insist on the last word.
You've got history then.
The gauntlet never did have much use for me. Can't say I blame her. My father had connections. Got me assigned to a fist outfit. Wasn't much of a fighter back then. Just a thorn in their backsides. It wasn't a good fit.
Not a good fit? You sound more serious than that.
Ancient history, I assure you. The gauntlet can hold a grudge longer than the Chiontha. I won't be holding that against Duke Ravengard. The blade's been called to action. There's no turning back now.
Well, as I understand it, that is not a not a quest that we can finish in early access. But we will take this circlet and equip it upon Wyll's head. So if we ever cast Scorching Ray, we will gain a bonus action. Or indeed, what we should also do is make sure he is the one that is holding the Scrolls of Burning Hands that we have, because that is also a Warlock spell. Alright, well that is bringing us up just on 20 minutes, as this building continues to burn around us. But I don't think it's through this doorway, is it? No, that's somewhere else entirely. Under this archway here. This fire surface isn't giving up anytime soon. So again, we can use our water. These ones we unless
Can't give up now.
Now we can throw them. That was slightly effective. Let's do that a few more times, because I would like to get through here without taking too much more harm, unless the fire is just going to keep coming back. Because I would like to be on the other side of all this, but alive.
Need to find a way forward.
Right, we're burning. We've put ourselves out.
Defender of the people.
Get Wyll to the other side. He is also burning. Let's take a short rest. Just in a mild panic to make sure we don't die of fire damage. And next time we will investigate what there is behind here. I don't think this is a location that I've been in a long time, so I hope you're all excited for that. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.